Cooking with Gaspar. Today I will do a salmon, an Atlantic salmon with cannellini bean, butternut squash, bacon, tomato, sage, shallot, butter and garlic, and a little zest of orange. So I have a salmon here. I cut it already, a nice, like a couple of ounce, 5 to 6 ounce. I don't want to cut big one. So we can start with, I'm roasting that with the rosemary. So we start now. Heat on. Olive oil in pan. Just a little bit, like a film. Make sure it's hot. Actually, the salmon you never put inside in very hot pan. You put it in cold one. As you can see, it is a cold. You press it down a little bit. You put it back on the high heat. And you will see as the cooking, you will have a line here to show you how far it's cooked already. So usually I like to do the salmon like nice medium, rose pink inside. So they will start now. As you can see it now, already going. I turn it now. You have to watch it carefully for the, now you can push it down. Put it on the low heat. And we start to do the garnish with that, with the cannellini bean. Heat on, olive oil in, just a little bit. Start with the bacon, just a little bit, cut a little bacon, fine julienne, just a little bit, because we have a bean like the bacon. Okay, salmon looking good. You will see now how they look the salmon. Beautiful. On the low temperature. I'll be right back. So we're doing the bacon now, melting out. Put the heat down a little bit now. We call the melting out the bacon. Make sure that it don't burn. Wonderful. So I can turn it on, off completely. We have to watch the salmon now. I put back the heat a little bit. So the next step what I do, add my shallot. Let a little bit saute the shallot and the bacon. Next one, add my diced butternut squash. Just a little bit you need. This is. I can add now also the cannellini bean. We add a little bit butter and add a little bit rosemary. And we just baste the fish with a clarified butter. The rosemary gives a flavor to the butter, and of course the butter have a nice taste to the salmon. As you can see it, the salmon is almost cooked. It's wonderful color. Maybe a little bit that side too. I'll be right back. Salmon is ready to go. I turn the heat back and adding a chicken stock. You can buy chicken stock or you can make it with chicken bones. I cook it a little bit and then add the tomato. I'll be right back. I am adding a little bit garlic. Well, and now adding the tomato also. And I will add my sage. That is fresh sage. I let them reduce and I will be right back. So now I'm finishing the bean on the rest of them. I have to tell you one thing. I have a good friend, Jack Chaplin, who have his page, he's my friend for about over 30 years. He's very successful restaurateur also. He lives in New London, and I dedicate that dish to Jack, my good friend, Jack. Hopefully Jack enjoyed to see that. Add a little bit more butter. Just like make sure the butter is emulsified slowly. And then we just put it on serving bowl. I'll be right back. I am emulsified the butter, you can see it now. And we're serving now. I have my serving plate here. Hopefully my friend Jack will enjoy that. And also my viewer who like to see my cooking. We put the salmon on. I put a little bit butter on. What I do now, I put a little bit zest of orange. And we have a little other decoration for that. So this is my dish for today. Braised salmon with a cannelloni bean and sage ragu. Hopefully you enjoy the recipe. See you next time. And thank you, Jack, again. You're my good friend. Hopefully you enjoy it too.